We may have a few icy spots out there, but nothing widespread, right, Michelle?
Yeah, it's just something that we're watching for. Noticed it as early as 6 o'clock yesterday evening. Things starting to get slick in parking lots, sidewalks, and driveways as the temperatures dropped. And we're still at or below freezing in most spots this morning, so watch for that. Let's go ahead and take a look right now in Newport. We do have dry skies here, overcast conditions in East Providence as we look north to the capital city. Good visibility, though, this morning, and we are down in Providence to freezing. West winds at 7 miles per hour, wind chills in the middle 20s. So we've bumped up the threat tracker just for the early morning hours due to that risk of some icy spots. The rest of the day and tomorrow, threat tracker is in the green. We're at 32 Providence, but colder in the 20s in New Bedford, Taunton, and Smithfield. Willimantic's one of the coldest spots around right now at 23 degrees, while westerly, you're starting off your morning just above freezing at 35. Wind chills are in the 20s, interior parts of Rhode Island. Winds will actually pick up as the day goes on today, turning breezy with some gusts over 20 miles per hour this afternoon. You can see some showers offshore this morning, but most spots are dry. Block Island had a couple of sprinkles moving through, and it's a little icy and damp in New York City this morning. Area of low pressure going to be moving away from our area, initially clipping us with some extra clouds through the first half of the day, but those clouds will clear out and we finish the day with sunshine. Behind that, front dropping north from the north never quite makes it into southern New England as high pressure builds in from the south and west. That's going to keep us dry and mostly sunny through the majority of the day on Wednesday. Just some high clouds streaming in by the late afternoon and evening ahead of our strong frontal system that's going to be coming in for Christmas Eve night. And we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But for this morning, plan on some icy spots early on. Breaks of sunshine developing as the morning goes on. Brighter and dry by lunchtime as the temperatures warm. We're looking at that threat of icy spots going away. This afternoon, lower 40s expected with mainly sunny skies by the end of the day. Low 40s at 2 and at 4 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock this evening, clear and cool in the upper 30s. Later tonight, I expect a cold night for us. It'll be breezy through the night with still some gusts to 20 miles per hour. So middle 30s early on in the evening, but then from there we'll drop down into the middle and upper 20s by around 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Let's jump ahead to Thursday evening, Christmas Eve night. We're dry during the day on Thursday, but a lot of clouds overhead and the winds picking up with some gusts to 30-35 miles per hour by the end of the day. The strongest winds, though, are going to be late at night after midnight and into Christmas morning. Look at this storm system. It's going to bring 1 to as much as 3 inches of rain, winds gusting from the south 40 to 60 miles per hour. That's strong enough to cause wind damage and power outages. It's a concern we have. We're also concerned about some localized flooding. The combination of the melting snow and the heavy rain will lead to street flooding, possibly some basement flooding, and even going to be keeping an eye on some smaller rivers and streams. 5 o'clock on Christmas Day, we're looking at that rain clearing out. In fact, I expect it to happen by about midday in most spots. So here's that 7-day forecast. Lower 40s today, quiet weather tomorrow, winds dying down, the skies are mostly sunny, and the temperatures running near normal. Upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Dry through the day Thursday, upper 40s to lower 50s in the afternoon, mid 50s Thursday night into Christmas morning. Check out the temperatures Christmas Day. Starting off in the 50s, cooling into the 40s in the afternoon with clearing skies. Colder, blustery conditions are back, and by the time you wake up Saturday morning, a mild air that we're seeing with that storm on Christmas Day will be long gone, down to 22 degrees Saturday morning with a high in the lower to mid 30s.